Welcome, everyone. Welcome in. Drop your names in the chat, guys. Drop your name in the chat, everybody. Everybody, drop your names in the chat. Let's go, guys. All right, I'm back. Let's go. Everybody, drop your name in the chat, guys. Let's go, everyone. Let's go. Let's do this. Come on, guys. Let's go. Drop your names in the chat, everyone. Let's go. All right. All right, guys. Let's do this. Come on. Let's go, guys. All right, then we have is our first name, Hassan. Here you go, Hassan. All right, Hassan. Then my next subscriber's name is Elsa. All right, Elsa, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, Elsa. Then we've got is Caleb in the chat. Thank you so much, Caleb, for subscribing. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Nesser. All right, here you go. Is it Necker or is it Nesser? Here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Awade. Here you go, Awade. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Then my next subscriber is Danielle. How are you, Danielle? Thank you so much for subscribing, Danielle. Here you go, Danielle. Thank you very much. Here you go. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Hugo. All right. Everyone give it up for Hugo. All right. And shout out to Hugo. All right. Then my next subscriber is Luna. All right, Luna. How are you, Luna? Thank you so much for subscribing, Luna. Then my next subscriber is Santa, here you go. I didn't miss you, Santa. Here you go. Then I'm going to do my next subscriber name is Emma. All right, Emma, thank you so much for subscribing. Guys, I really appreciate everybody who subscribes and likes. I really appreciate you all. Then my next subscriber is Asma in the chat. All right, Asma, thank you so much for subscribing. Asma, thank you so much. Here you go. Thank you. Then my next subscriber is Anthony, my man. How are you, Anthony? Thank you so much for subscribing. Here you go. Much love to you, bro. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Kaylee. Here you go, Kaylee. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank y'all. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got is Bodie in the chat who subscribed. Thank you so much, Bodie, for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is Poppy. All right, Poppy, thank you so much for subscribing to me. Everybody like and subscribe. Then my next subscriber in the chat is, let me see the next subscriber, guys. It's Jack. You're welcome, Kaylee. You're welcome. Jack, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. My next subscriber is River. All right, River, how are you? Thank you so much. I like your name, River. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next name is Rose. Rose is in the chat, guys. Everybody give it up for Rose. Thank you so much for subscribing, Rose. Then we got is Alfie. Alfie in the chat. All right, Alfie, welcome in. How are you, bro? Then my next subscriber is Eliza. Thank you so much, Eliza, for subscribing. Is it Eliza or is it Eliza? All right, then we've got is Oven. All right, Oven, how are you, bro? Thank you so much for subscribing, Oven. Then we got is Bianca in the chat, guys. Bianca, everybody give it up for Bianca. Shout out to Bianca. Thank you so much for subscribing, Bianca, and liking. Then we've got Philip in the chat, guys. Philip, thank you so much for subscribing, Philip. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Jay. All right, Jay, thank you so much for subscribing. My next subscriber is Ruby. Ruby in the chat, guys. Thank you so much, Ruby, for subscribing. All right, my next subscriber is Reagan. Thank you so much, Reagan, for subscribing. Here you go, bro. Thank you. Then my next subscriber is Moody. All right, Moody. Here you go, Moody. Here you are. Thank you so much. All right, then my next subscriber is Tom. Tom is in the chat, guys. Thank you so much, Tom, for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is, who is giving me hearts, guys? Who is giving me hearts? That is so cool. All right, then my next subscriber in the chat is, everybody like and subscribe. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Let's go, everyone. Then we got is Amelia in the chat, guys. Thank you so much, Amelia, for subscribing to me. Then my next subscriber is Jennifer. All right, Jennifer, how are you? Thank you so much for subscribing, Jennifer. Then my next subscriber is Corey. Corey is in the chat, guys. Corey, how are you, Corey? Thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is Zoe, guys. Zoe is in the house. All right, everybody give it up for Zoe. My next subscriber is Hugh. All right, Hugh, thank you so much for subscribing, Hugh. My next subscriber is Jacob. Here you go, Jacob. Thank you so much for subscribing, Jacob. Then my next subscriber is Alice. Alice, thank you so much for subscribing. Alice, thank you so much. Much love to all my subscribers. Thank you all so much. Then my next subscriber is Kiara. Here you go, Kiara. Thank you so much for subscribing, Kiara. All right, my next subscriber is Alex. Here you go, Alex. Thank you so much for subscribing, Alex. Then my next subscriber is Ben. Here you go, Ben. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ben. Then after that, my next subscriber is Cameron. Here you go, Cameron. Thank you so much for subscribing, man. Thank you. Then my next subscriber is Timmy. All right, Timmy, thank you so much for subscribing, Timmy. Thank you so much. Here you go, Timmy. Thank you. Then after that, my next subscriber is it is Jimmy. All right, Jimmy. Thank you so much, Jimmy, for subscribing. All right, my next subscriber after Jimmy is Ravi. Here you go, Ravi. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ravi. Then after that, my next subscriber is Waj. How do you pronounce that? Sorry, how do you pronounce that? Waj Siach. Here you go, Waj Siach. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is Morton. Here you go, Morton. Thank you so much for subscribing. After Morton, my next subscriber in the chat is Aiden. Here you go, Aiden. Thank you so much for subscribing. And my next subscriber after that is Zayas. Here you go, Zayas. Thank you so much for subscribing, Zayas. After that, my next subscriber in the chat is Valde. Here you go, Valde. Thank you so much for subscribing. My next subscriber is Lily. Here you go, Lily. Then after that, my next subscriber in the chat is Samuel. How are you, Samuel? Where are you watching from? Then we've got my next subscriber is Shalom. Here you go. Yes, I know, Shalom, you subscriber. Here you go. Thank you so much. Then we've got my next subscriber is Allison. Here you go, Allison. Thank you so much for subscribing, Allison. Then we've got Johan. Thank you so much, Johan, for subscribing, Johan. Thank you so much. Here you go, Johan. After that, my next subscriber is Andrea. Here you go, Andrea. Thank you so much, Andrea, for subscribing. Here you go. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Levis. Here you go, Levis. Thank you so much for subscribing. Can everyone see clearly? Are you all able to see clearly, guys? Let me know. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Lolu. Here you go, Lolu. Thank you so much. And my next subscriber in the chat is James. Here you go, James. Thank you so much for subscribing. Here you go. My next subscriber in the chat is, let me see, it is Ali. Thank you so much, Ali, for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is Rick. Here you go, Rick. Thank you so much for subscribing, Rick. Then my next subscriber is Hold on, guys. Then my next subscriber. Hold on, everyone. My next subscriber is. It is Lars. Thank you so much, Lars, for subscribing. Then my next subscriber. My next subscriber is. It is. How do you write that? Okay, hold on. Here you go. Arte. Sorry, that's a long one. Hold on. That's. How do you pronounce that? Arte. Blumst. Here you go. Then we've got everybody drop your names in the chat. Everyone drop your name in the chat. Then we have Zaya. Thank you, Zaya, so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Liv. Here you go, Liv. Thank you so much for subscribing, Liv. My next subscriber in the chat is Ryan. Here you go, Ryan. Thank you so much for subscribing. Right after that, my next subscriber is Cadence. Here you go, Cadence. Thank you so much for subscribing, Cadence. Thank you. And my next subscriber is Azir. Thank you so much, Azir, for subscribing. Here you go, Azir. And my next subscriber is Erickson. Here you go, Erickson. Thank you so much for subscribing. After that, my next subscriber is Met. Here you go, Met. Thank you so much for subscribing, Met. Then we've got is Noli in the chat who subscribed. Thank you so much, Noli, for subscribing. Then we've got is Kat in the chat who subscribed. Thank you so much, Kat, for subscribing. Then after that, we've got is Faryal in the chat who have subscribed. Faryal, thank you so much, Faryal, for subscribing to me. Then we've got is Nia in the chat who has subscribed. Thank you so much, Nia, for subscribing to me. Then after that, we've got is Charnay in the chat who has subscribed. Charnay, here you go. Charnay, thank you so much for subscribing to me. After that, we've got is Thomas who has subscribed. Thank you so much, Thomas. Are you all able to see it? Are you all able to see clearly? Let me know, guys. Hold on, everybody. Then we've got is, hold on, let me just set up something. Then we've got is, who else do we have in the chat, guys? Keep writing names. Zyro, thank you so much for subscribing, Zyro. Here you go. Thank you so much. After that, we've got is Dimitri in the chat who has subscribed. Thank you so much, Dimitri. Here you go. Thank you, Dimitri. Then after that, we've got is Colton in the chat. Thank you so much, Colton, for subscribing. Thank you so much. Then we've got is Yara who subscribed. Thank you so much, Yara. Thank you. Then my next subscriber is, all right, let's go. Then we're going to do is Zaya. Thank you so much, Zaya, for subscribing. Thank you very much. Then we got is Max in the chat who subscribed. Thank you so much, Max. All right. Who else do we have, guys, in the chat? Everybody drop your names in the chat, guys. Then we've got is, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got is Mikkel. Thank you so much, Mikkel, for subscribing. Here you go. Thank you. Then after that, we have is Juliana. Thank you so much, Juliana, for subscribing. Here you go, Juliana. Thank you very much. After Juliana, we've got is Kayloni in the chat who has subscribed. Kayloni. There you go. Then after that, we've got is Louie. Here you go. Thank you so much, Louie, for subscribing. Here you go. Then after that, we've got is Adrian who has subscribed. Thank you so much, Adrian. All right. After Adrian, who else do we have? We have is Starla. Here you go, Starla. Thank you so much for subscribing, Starla. After Starla, we've got is Daisy in the chat. Are you all able to see my live clearly, guys? Then we've got is Daisy. All right, thank you. Then we've got is Poppy who subscribed. Thank you so much, Poppy, for subscribing. Here you go. Then my next subscriber name is Salma. Here you go, Salma. Thank you so much for subscribing, Salma. Here you go. Then we've got is Kat in the Chat, thank you so much, Cat, for subscribing. Okay, who else subscribed? Who else subscribed? Let me see the chat. Connor, thank you for subscribing. All right, then we got is Ben in the chat who has subscribed. Thank you so much, Ben, for subscribing. Then the next subscriber in the chat is. All right, thank you. Then we've got is Lucky. Lucky, thank you so much for subscribing to me. Lucky, thank you. Then we've got is. Who else do we have? Caleb, thank you so much for subscribing, Caleb. Here you go. All right, then after Caleb, we've got is Ethan. Thank you so much, Ethan, for subscribing. Here you are, Ethan. Thank you so much. Then my next subscriber is Jane. Everybody give it up for Jane. Thank you so much, Jane, for subscribing and liking. All right, and then after Jane, we've got is Elizabeth. All right, Eliz. Here you go, Elizabeth. All right. Then after that, we've got is Ernest in the chat. Thank you so much, Ernest, for subscribing to me. Then my next subscriber is Haddon in the chat who subscribed. Here you go, Haddon. Thank you so much. Then my next subscriber is Samya. Here you go, Samya. Thank you so much for subscribing, Samya. Then my next subscriber in the chat is William. Here you go, William. Shout out to William. Thank you so much for subscribing, William, and liking. Thank you. William, thank you so much. Then we've got my next subscriber is Madison. Welcome in, Madison. How are you? Thank you so much for subscribing, Madison. Here you go. Everybody give it up for Madison, guys. Everyone give it up for Madison. Shout out to Madison. Then we've got is Moazer. There you go, Moazer. All right, Moazer, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, Moazer. After Moazer, my next subscriber in the chat is Jen. All right, Jenny, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Ivy Marie. Ivy Mary, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Elon. Here you go, Elon. I think his name doesn't have two L's though. Then we've got my next subscriber in the chat is Sammy. Here you go, Sammy. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got is, yes, Olivia. Here you go. Of course, here you go. Welcome back, Olivia. How are you? Then we've got is Keegan in the chat. Keegan. Thank you so much, Keegan, for subscribing. Then we've got my next subscriber is Allison. Here you go, Allison. Thank you so much for subscribing, Allison. Here you are. Everybody subscribe and like the live. Let's go, everybody. Then we've got is Fisher in the chat. Here you go, Fisher. Thank you so much for subscribing, Fisher. Then we've got is, you're welcome. Everybody drop your names in the chat. Drop your names in the chat, everyone. Let's go, guys. All right, then we got is Mikkel in the chat. Here you go, Mikkel. Thank you so much, Mikkel, for subscribing to me. Thank you, man. Then we've got John who subscribed. Thank you so much, John, for subscribing. You are awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome to the community. Then we've got is L Kid. All right, L Kid, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, L Kid. Then my next subscriber is Yo Mo. Here you go, Yo Mo. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got is Zaya in the chat. Everybody drop your names in the chat. Everyone drop your names in the chat. Subscribe and drop your names. Who else is there? Jade is there. Thank you so much, Jade, for subscribing. Then we've got is Safe for subscribing. Thank you, Safe, for subscribing. Then we've got is Chase. Thank you so much for subscribing, Chase. Here you go. Thank you. Then we've got is Umair. Thank you so much for subscribing, Umair. Then we've got is, who else do we have in the chat? We've got is Skylar in the chat, guys. Skylar, welcome back. How are you? Then we've got is, my next subscriber is Sylvia. Here you go, Sylvia. Thank you so much for subscribing, Sylvia. Thank you. Then my next subscriber after that is Huge. All right, Huge. Thank you so much for subscribing. Is that how you pronounce your name? Then we've got is Michael. Here you go, Michael. Thank you so much for subscribing, Michael. Here you go, Michael. And my next subscriber in the chat is Danny. How are you, Danny? Thank you, Danny, for subscribing to me. Thank you very much. Then my next subscriber is Backway. Thank you so much, Backway, for subscribing. Here you go, Backway. Then my next subscriber is Lucas. Thank you so much, Lucas, for subscribing. Then my next subscriber after that is Patrick. Here you go, Patrick. Thank you so much, Patrick. Thank you so much. Then after that, my next subscriber in the chat is Tamerlan. Here you go, Tamerlan. Here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, Tamerlan. Then my next subscriber is Tiana, who is in the chat. Thank you so much, Tiana, for subscribing. All right, then after that, my next subscriber in the chat is, hold on, everybody, let's go. Everybody drop your names in the chat, guys. Drop your names in the chat, everybody. All right, hold on, everybody, just give me 1 second here. 1 second. And we gotta do is, all right. All right, then my next subscriber is Bob. All right, Bob, how are you? Thank you so much for subscribing, Bob. And my next subscriber is Shane. Thank you, Shane, so much for subscribing. Thank you, Shane. Then after Shane, we've got is Veronica. Here you go, Veronica. Thank you so much for subscribing, Veronica. Everybody give it up for Veronica. Shout out to Veronica. Guys, shout out to Veronica. All right, then my next subscriber is Fidesz. There you go, Fidesz. There you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, Fidesz. And my next subscriber is Maya in the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing, Maya. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Ellie. Here you go, Ellie. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ellie. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Salma. Everybody drop your names in the chat. All right. And then my next subscriber who subscribed to me is, let me see the chat, guy. Let me see the chat. Who's writing their names? All right, Rocco, welcome in. Thank you so much for subscribing, Rocco. Here you go. Thank you so much. Then we've got Jack in the chat who subscribed. Thank you so much, Jack, for subscribing to me. Thank you, bro. Then my next subscriber after that is Albert. All right, Albert. Sorry, here you go, Albert. Here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, Albert. Then my next subscriber is Banu. Here you go, Banu. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is Austin. All right, Austin. Thank you so much for subscribing, Austin. Here you go. After Austin, my next subscriber is Rose. How are you, Rose? You are a Rose. Okay. Then my next subscriber after Rose is Shed. All right, let's do Shed. Here you go, Shed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is Mayor. Here you go, Mayor. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Then my next subscriber is Dylan. Everybody give it up for Dylan. All right, woohoo, Dylan. All right, welcome back, Dylan. Everybody give it up for Dylan. All right, then we got his Phobe in the chat. Phobe, here you go, Phobe. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got is Rumi in the chat. Thank you so much, Rumi, for subscribing to me. All right. Then we've got is Emma. All right, Emma, here you go, Emma. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody, shout out to Emma. All right. Then we got is Tyler in the chat. Thank you so much, Tyler. All right. After Tyler, we've got is Charlie in the chat. Here you go, Charlie. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got is Logan in the chat. Thank you so much, Logan, for subscribing to me. Thank you, Logan. Then we've got is Tina in the chat. Thank you so much, Tina, for subscribing. Everybody, like this live. Like this live. Double tap, everyone. Double tap. Let's go, Lily. You are the next one. Thank you so much for subscribing. All right. Then we've got is Paisley, thank you so much, Paisley, for subscribing. Here you go, Paisley. Thank you so much. Then my next subscriber is Grace. All right, Grace is in the house. All right, thank you so much, Grace. Thank you for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is Nana. Here you go, Nana. Thank you so much for subscribing, Nana. Then my next subscriber is Pula. Here you go, Pula. Thank you so much for being my subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Then we got is Noah in the chat. Here you go, Noah. Thank you so much for subscribing, Noah. Then my next subscriber is Tiffany. Here you go, Tiffany. Thank you so much for subscribing, Tiffany. All right. Then after Tiffany, we've got is Liam. Liam in the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing, Liam. Thank you so much. Then we got my next subscriber is Lila. Here you go, Lila. Thank you so much for subscribing, Lila. And after that, we've got is Gustav in the chat. Here you go, Gustav. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then after that, we've got is Nina in the chat. Thank you, Nina, for subscribing. Then here's my next subscriber, guys. Let me see the chat. My next subscriber is Henry. Thank you, Henry, so much for subscribing. Much love to you, bro. Much love to everybody who subscribed to me. Ramon, thank you so much for subscribing to me. Here you go. Then after that, my next subscriber is Arya. Thank you, Arya, for subscribing. Then we've got my next subscriber in the chat is AJ. Thank you so much for subscribing, AJ. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Philip. All right, Philip, how are you? Thank you so much for subscribing, Philip. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Elliot. Thank you so much, everybody. Give it up for Elliot. Thank you so much for subscribing, Elliot. Then my next subscriber is Ava. Thank you so much, Ava, for subscribing to me. Thank you. Then we got Joshua in the chat to subscribe. Here you go, Joshua. Thank you so much. Then my next subscriber is Keelty. Thank you so much, Keelty, for subscribing. Here you go. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Roderick. Thank you so much, Roderick, for subscribing. Here you go, Roderick. Thank you so much. And my next subscriber in the chat is Brody. Everybody give it up for Brody. Thank you so much, Brody, for subscribing. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Kylie. All right, Kylie, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, Kylie. Then my next subscriber in the chat is Valentina. How are you, Valentina? Here you go, Valentina. Thank you so much for subscribing, Valentina. Here you are. Thank you all so much. Then we've got Ben Jane. Thank you so much, Ben Jane, for subscribing. Here you go. Thank you so much, bro. Then we've got Bria. Thank you so much, Bria. Is that how you pronounce it, Bria? Then my next subscriber is Luffy. Here you go, Luffy. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber name is Nico. Here you go, Nico. Thank you so much for subscribing, Nico. My next subscriber name is, everybody write your name fast. Everybody go fast. Then we got Zoe in the chat to subscribe. Thank you so much, Zoe, for subscribing to me. Then we got Herb in the chat who subscribed to me. Thank you so much, Herb, for subscribing. Thank you. Much love to everybody who subscribed to me. Then we've got Evie in the chat who subscribed to me. Thank you so much, Evie, for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is ATK. All right, ATK. Thank you so much for subscribing, ATK. Everybody drop your names in the chat. Then we got Jacob in the chat. Thank you so much for subscribing, Jacob. Then my next subscriber is Megan. All right, Megan, thank you so much for subscribing, Megan. Then my next subscriber is Mike. How are you, Mike? Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Mike. Then my next subscriber is Tyler. All right, Tyler, thank you so much for subscribing, Tyler. Thank you so much. Then my next subscriber is, thank you so much. What's her name? Then we got is Badhead. Here you go, Badhead. Thank you so much for subscribing, Badhead. Is that how you pronounce your name? Then my next subscriber is Jade. Here you go, Jade. Thank you so much for subscribing, Jade. All right, guys. Let's go. Let's keep going, guys. Logan, here you go, Logan. Thank you so much for subscribing, Logan. Everybody hit that subscribe button. Then we have his Epi in the chat. Thank you so much, Epi, for subscribing. All right, my next subscriber name is, all right, Ali. What? All right, thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got is, my next subscriber is Tassie. Here you go, Tassie. Thank you so much for subscribing, Tassie. All right, let's go. Then we got his Nathan in the chat. Thank you, Nathan, for subscribing. Thank you. All right, then we've got is Miranda in the chat, guys. Thank you so much, Miranda, for subscribing to me. Thank you. All right, then we've got is Lucas in the chat who subscribed. Thank you, Lucas. Now, who subscribed to me? Who else subscribed? Let me see. Then we got his Layman. Thank you so much, Lamine. Thank you so much for subscribing, Layman. Then we've got is, my next subscriber is Helena. All right, Helena, here you go. Thank you so much, Helena, for subscribing to me. Then my next subscriber is Violet. Here you go, Violet. Thank you for subscribing. My next subscriber in the chat is Met. Is that how you pronounce it? Mete. How do you pronounce your name? My next subscriber in the chat is Carmen. Here you go, Carmen. Thank you so much for subscribing, Carmen. My next subscriber is Maddie. Here you go, Maddie. And then after Maddie, we've got is David. Everybody give it up for David. Shout out to David. David, you've written the whole paragraph and you liked and subscribed. Thank you so much. Then we've got is Daron in the chat. Thank you so much, Daron, for subscribing. All right. Then my next subscriber is Nithilan. Here you go, Nithilan. Thank you so much, Nithilan, for subscribing. My next subscriber in the chat is, it is Tatia Juana. Tatia Juana. Here you go. Tatia Juana. Here you go. My next subscriber in the chat is Irfan. Here you go, Irfan. Thank you so much. Then my next subscriber is Theodore. Here you go, Theodore. Thank you so much for subscribing. Theodore, then we got is Torion. Torion. Here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, Torion. Then we've got is Tila in the chat who subscribed. Thank you so much, Tila, for subscribing. Okay, oh my goodness. Let's go. Everybody drop your names in the chat. Adam! Everybody give it up for Adam. Everyone give it up for Adam. Shout out to Adam. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, Adam. Then we've got is Elvin in the chat. Elvin, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, Elvin. Here you are. Then my next subscriber is Blake. Blake is in the chat. Thank you so much, Blake, for subscribing to me. Then my next subscriber is, everybody hit that subscribe button, Jaden. Thank you so much, Jaden, for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is, it is River. Thank you so much, River, for subscribing to me. My next subscriber after River is, all right, then we're gonna do is, we got is Vinci. All right, Vinci, here you go, Vinci. Thank you so much for subscribing. Vinci, here you go. And my next subscriber is Samara. Here you go, Samara. Thank you so much for subscribing, Samara. Then after Samara, we've got is Sammy who subscribed. Thank you so much, Sammy. Then after Sammy, we've got is Stella in the chat who subscribed. Everybody give it up for Stella. Here you go, Stella. Then my next subscriber is Maylee. All right, Maylee. Thank you so much for subscribing, Maylee. My next subscriber after that is McCarver. All right, McCarver. Here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, McCarver. Then we've got his Davo in the chat. Thank you so much, Davo, for subscribing to me. Then my next subscriber is Yuki. Thank you so much, Yuki, for subscribing to me. My next subscriber in the chat is Yasser. Thank you so much, Yasser, for subscribing. All right. After Yasser, my next subscriber is Riley. Here you go, Riley. Thank you so much for subscribing. After Riley, we've got my next subscriber is Rajiv. Here you go, Rajiv. Thank you so much for subscribing, Rajiv. Here you go. My next subscriber after Rajiv, we've got is James. James is in the house. All right. Thank you so much for subscribing, James. Then my next subscriber is Doyer. Here you go, Doyer. Thank you so much for subscribing, Doyer. Then my next subscriber is Marley. Here you go, Marley. Thank you for subscribing, Marley. Then after that, we've got is Bruno. Here you go, Bruno. Thank you so much for subscribing. My next subscriber is Oliver. Here you go, Oliver. Thank you so much for subscribing, Oliver. Then we have his Serenity. Here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing, Serenity. Then we've got is Ruby in the chat who has subscribed. Thank you so much, Ruby, for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is subscriber in the chat is Kion. Here you go, Kion. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is Deb in the chat. Thank you so much, Deb, for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is Malik. Thank you so much, Malik, for subscribing. Here you go, Malik. Thank you so much. My next subscriber in the chat is Tank. Thank you so much, Tank, for subscribing to me. Then my next subscriber is Kendra. Here you go, Kendra. Thank you so much for subscribing. My next subscriber after that is Den. Here you go, Den. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is Gomar. Thank you, Gomar, for subscribing. Then after that, my next subscriber is Jay. Thank you so much, Jay, for subscribing. Thank you, Jay. Guys, share my live as well. Guys, let's go. Fulton, here you go, Fulton. Thank you so much for subscribing, Fulton. Then after that, my next subscriber is Amy. Thank you so much for subscribing, Amy. Thank you. Then my next subscriber is my next subscriber is Millie. Here you go, Millie. Thank you so much for subscribing, Millie. Then after Millie, my next subscriber is Coco. All right, I like that name, Coco. Thank you for subscribing, Coco. Then my next subscriber name is Atela. Atela, here you go. Thank you, Atela. Then we've got is Torion. Thank you, Torion, for subscribing. Sorry, Torion. Let me do that again. All right, here you go. Torion, here you are. Then my next subscriber is Kai. Kaye, thank you for subscribing. Then we have is Leanne. Thank you so much, Leanne, for subscribing. Where is Leanne? Here you go, Leanne. Then we've got is Julie in the chat who subscribed. Thank you so much, Julie, for subscribing. And after Julie, we've got is Atticus. Thank you so much, Atticus, for subscribing. Atticus, thank you so much. Here you go, Atticus. Thank you. Then after that, we've got is Ayed in the chat. Thank you so much, Ayed. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got after that, we've got is Blaze in the chat. Here you go, Blaze. Thank you so much for subscribing, Blaze. Then we've got is Then we got is Liam in the chat. Thank you so much, Liam, for subscribing to me. Then we've got is Anthony in the chat. Anthony, thank you so much for subscribing. Anthony, then we've got his Rose in the chat. Thank you so much, Rose, for subscribing to me. Then we've got is Alina in the chat. Thank you, Alina, for subscribing to me. Then we've got is Selassie in the chat. Selassie, thank you so much for subscribing, Selassie. Then after that, we've got is Billy. Here you go, Billy. Thank you so much for subscribing, Billy. Then my next subscriber is Uzair. Thank you so much, Uzair. Here you go. Thank you for subscribing. Then my next subscriber after Uzair is gonna be John. All right, John. Thank you for subscribing, John. My next subscriber after John is Wilfred. All right, Wilfred, here you go. Thank you so much, Wilfred. Then we've got is Camilla. Thank you, Camilla, for being my subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Then my next subscriber is Calvo. Here you go, Calvo. Who is giving me hearts? That is awesome. Then we got is Calvo. Here you go, Calvo. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we've got is Devante. Devante is in the chat. Thank you so much, Devante, for subscribing. Then we've got is Ridvan. Ridvan, here you go. Thank you for subscribing, Ridvan. Then we've got is Ahmed. Here you go, Ahmed, for subscribing. Thank you, Ahmed. Then we've got is Liv in the chat. Liv, thank you so much. And thank you, whoever is sending me hearts. Thank you. Chris, thank you so much for subscribing. All right, then my next subscriber. It is Scott. All right, Scotty. How are you, Scotty? Then my next subscriber after Scott is Andrew. All right. Andrew, thank you so much for subscribing to me, Andrew. And thank you, whoever is giving me hearts. Thank you. Then we've got is Henry in the chat. Here you go, Henry. Thank you so much for subscribing, Henry. Then we've got is... Okay, guys, I'm going to go now. Thank you all so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. And thank you all. Love you all. Thank you. Take care, guys. Bye.